Many people love the idea of CCTV cameras, but others think they erode our privacy. We cannot blame it on security cameras alone. So in this video, we are going to talk about most disturbing security cam captures. The video is going to be shocking, so make sure you stick to the end. Closing car boot with the leg. I mean, let's be honest here. Anna, the woman in this video, has legs for days, and her closing this door is definitely something that has to be seen to be believed. The video shot in Russia shows this lovely woman with her baby Ja walking to the back of her 4x4. Now we think that it's just going to be this beautiful woman, unloading groceries or something like that as she pulls out the stroller. And the stroller unfolds itself with one flick of her arm. But what about that open door? How in the world is she going to be able to close that thing? Well, Anna is a very capable woman, to say the least. Not only is she an influencer, but she's also the CEO of her own company. She then shows off her acrobatic body style by stretching her long, silky leg out to an almost 180-degree angle and pushing the close button on the trunk door. All of this while still safely holding her baby. Trapped in the elevator for 41 hours. Unlike our last elevator-themed entry on the list, this one's definitely not a prank, but an actual elevator on the frit. And this poor guy, he would be trapped in there for 41 straight hours. First posted in 2008. The time-lapse video quickly went viral and also had its fair share of rip-offs and parodies, which are totally worth the watch as well. Nicholas White was a poor soul and questioned. Faithfully, he decided to head out on a cigarette break during the day, and when he goes back up into the elevator, it then breaks down, leaving him stranded. At first, his reaction seems to be one of mild irritation, which then quickly devolves into panic. He tries everything from trying to get the doors open, but is met with a concrete wall. 10 hours into the stay in the elevator, we finally get to see footage of some mechanics making an attempt to get them out, but they won't really make any progress for another 30 hours. And in this time, Nicholas is seen sleeping, wandering around in a circle yelling for help. And the mean, really, what else is there to do? That's some really good self-reflection time there. Falling elevator prank. It's pretty common fear to be afraid of an elevator's cable breaking and plummeting to your death inside. Of it coupled with claustrophobia, there's always a chance that machinery could break down, causing it to drop hundreds of feet. Hopefully, nobody in this particular elevator had this kind of fear, but otherwise, they would be in for quite the scare. As part of an ad campaign showcasing the lifelike quality of their new TV screens, LG would install a bunch of their new screens on the floor of this elevator, and then digitally pull the floor out from under the poor bystanders, though their reactions are perfect. Some people seem to be a little bit less reactive. There are definitely people out there that were freaked out, though. The last woman in particular seemed like she was about to have a heart attack. They all had pretty good reactions. They mostly went to grab the railing, and one of the guys was super quick, which even if that did happen, I'm not so sure that they would even be able to save them anyways. In any case, it's a well-played ad campaign by LG. Thieves quietly steal a wallet from a McKinney restaurant, rack up 1,000s and charges. When it comes to pickpockets, there really isn't a whole lot you can do except just try to be vigilant and know where your things are at all times. That can also be pretty difficult, though. This is especially true when the thieves are as skilled as these two appear to be, though they don't seem that skilled, but still thank goodness for CCTV. Lori Gibbs would be out enjoying a day of errands and munching down on some lunch when this couple appears behind her. The boyfriend pretends to be on his phone, while the girlfriend picks up literally the entire purse and begins to go through it, looking for valuables, when she finds a wallet. She doesn't put the whole purse back and walk off, she just stands there going through it. Maybe they're not really that skilled after all. After getting the credit card, they then go to the closest Best Buy and proceed to purchase $2,800 of stuff. Lori didn't even notice what had happened until she got a message from her bank asking about the charges. So Lori, I hope you learned a lesson on this one. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now, let's get back to our topic. CCTV captures the moment a beer thief gets stuck in fence. I thought that the last couple was bad, But this guy's actually so terrible at stealing. That wood he made his getaway, he literally got stuck in the offense. This poor idiot in Belgium was just looking for a good time. But when his pants got stuck on a fence that he was trying to climb, he didn't just get stuck for a few seconds, but actually a whole lot of time. It all seemed to be going according to plan for this dolt of ours. He grabbed the beer and the Monster energy drinks, and then was scaling a wall using the stacked up beer containers. But once he got his drinks over the walls, it was time for him to get over as well. And that's where he fumbles the whole process. First, he falls face first into a wall and then gets the leg of his pants caught on one of the spikes. Now caught upside down, things are not looking so good. And when your pants are caught, what do? Well, trying to take your pants off, of course. In this case, however, it doesn't end up working. So, in the end, the guy wasn't just left hanging upside down, but upside down without any pants on. Heroic dad dives over the fence to rescue toddler in the pool. No, you should never ever underestimate a father's power when one of his children's in trouble. Dads are capable of some really crazy things when they're under the gun, and in the case of Albert, when he saw his 18-month-old son fall into a pool, he bolted into action with a lightning strike level of speed, and judging from the video, some pretty good form as well. While hanging out with a fellow father at the public pool, Albert's son Rocco saw a big old shiny ball in the water, and as he ran over to play with it, his dad was keeping a very watchful eye on him. He even called out to Rocco to be careful, though this wouldn't prove to be enough. Rocco still slips and falls into the pool right after Albert calls out, just after watching his son fall into the depths. Albert then jumps into action. Literally, he sprints up to the gate, dives over the fence, and right into the pool in one fell swoop. He gets in and gets his son out of the pool, saving the day and becoming immortalized as Super Dad in the process. Route 168 landslide in Japan. Now that last entry did have some pretty harrowing footage, but it's got nothing on our number one. Imagine driving down the highway and a heavy storm, the hillside next to you looks normal enough. But all of a sudden, the ground gives away and the entire hill begins to head straight for you. That's exactly what would occur on Route 168. In Japan, it appears from the video that there was no one on the road at the moment of the slide, though it's not really visible what may lie beyond it. As we can see from the video, it's not just some mud and earth, there are trees and huge rocks that also go along for the ride. Landslides are a very underrated natural disaster and cause of death. They're especially deadly because of how nearly impossible it is to predict when and where they will happen. And when they do, it's hard to be ready to escape the oncoming onslaught of Earth. You can't really run, there's no place to hide. And sometimes you just gotta face the music. As we've seen on our list, there's always someone peeking in on those moments when we think nobody's watching. So why even care about it? Which one of these videos seems to be the weirdest to you? Make sure to leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. And also check out the other cool stuff that's showing up on the screen, and I'll see you next time.